What's up, folks? Zepho TBS back again, as promised, Juan Gonzalez PSA Slab Showcase. As I've stated in the past couple of videos, the direction that I'm moving in the vastly downsized Juan Gonzalez collection is I'm trying to pick up PSA 10 slabs of the flagship rookies, your Bowmans, Donruss, Fleer, Score, Tops, Upper Deck, those in PSA 10s, as well as the inserts, parallels, mainly inserts, that really held it down in my binder from the ages of 10, 11 through 14. Those were kind of the salad days for me. That's when collecting was just, it was so raw and pure and not driven by money, just cards that I genuinely liked, and I really want to get back to that, just that nostalgic era for me. And I feel like that's when that's my best chance at being content in the hobby, as far as it pertains to Juan Gonzalez. I don't need all that high dollar stuff, high end stuff, and I'm getting rid of and have gotten rid of a ton of it. There are still a few, but it's just not where I want to be. And where I want to be is exactly what I'm doing now and what I'm about to show you. So first and foremost, again, I cannot emphasize enough how incredibly grateful and surprised that I am, and very appreciative of all the support that I've gotten since I've returned. It feels so good, and I'm very, very appreciative of all the views. It's amazing. I mean, I'm floored. That is not being cliche. I don't understand where all the views are coming from, but I really appreciate it, and I feel the love. I feel the support. Thank you, thank you, thank you to every one of you who have taken the time to click the button and watch the videos. I really do appreciate it, so thank you. It is fuel to the fire, and I'm glad to be back and doing this, and I do have more ideas for videos in this kind of pickup lull that I'm in. But there is things that I have my eyes on. There is things that I will be bidding on here and there. It's just going to be sparse. So look for a lot of showcase videos coming up. And like I said, I've got ideas. So this is one of them right here. So thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. Getting into it, I'm going to start off with 3 cards that don't necessarily fit the bill. One will make sense. One is a maybe stays, maybe leaves, don't know. One, eventually, I'm sure I will sell. So here's the one that doesn't necessarily fit the bill, but it does make sense, and it does deserve to be here. This is a BGS 9 of the 90 Donruss. This is a rookie. Obviously, it says rated rookie. Reverse negative in a BGS 9. So, wow. Took a lot to get that out. But anyway, I want this in a 10. I have it in a BGS 9. It's okay for now until I can get a 10. But once I get a 10, the sucker's out of here. Just not a fan of BGS that much anymore. And here are the other 2. This is the one that will probably go, but it was in a slab, so I'm showing it. 97 Score, Hobby Reserve. Picked this up about a year and a half ago, I want to say. Got a great deal on it. These are really gaining popularity. Tough cards, and pretty solid grade for a card that's got a ton of foil on it, but no chipping. So, very nice. And like I said, it will probably at some point be moved. Here's the other one. It may stay, it may go. It will probably stay for a long time because this is a good one. It just falls slightly out of the window of time when I was like collecting. But this is a PSA 10 of the infamous Juan Gonzalez, Juan LeBron from 95 Bowman's Best. It's a mirror image. That is actually Carlos Beltran on there with Juan. That is not Juan LeBron. So, wanted to get this in a 10 slab, but really cool card. Picked this up from 4 Sharp Corners, like I said, about a year and a half ago. But that is the mirror image refractor. Now, getting into it, rookies, and this is actually a pre-rookie, and I am picking up this stuff too, the minor league stuff, pre-1990 and also 1990, but minor league, I want them in a 10 slab if I can get them, and they are getting pricey. But what do? You go after it. I've had this one for a couple of years now. This is really nice, beautiful card, love it. This is 88 star, and yeah, I'm gonna try to gun for some minor league 10s. So there's that. Now, all rookies. Here we go. At least for the next couple minutes, it'll be all rookies. 90 Bowman. Very nice. Used to hate Bowman as a kid, but I came around to it later. I didn't like it, and I want to say it was 89. I didn't like it because the cards were slightly taller than your regular card, and I didn't like it. I was OCD, like crazy OCD, and I didn't like it. So I hated Bowman for the longest, but 90 Bowman, a little bit different. There is the Bowman Tiffany. Got to have the Bowman Tiffany if you got the Bowman. So very nice there. And the Tiffany stuff is just outrageous. 90 Donruss. This is the only 10 that I have in Donruss. Like I said, I'm hoping to get a reverse negative here at some point. And eventually, when I'm ready to just spend a buttload, the aqueous test. But for now, I'm fine with this, and I'm fine with that BGS 9 until I can get a 10 in the reverse negative. If I never get an aqueous test and a 10, whatever. It doesn't matter. I don't care. It's not that important. Because I'm not going to lie, as a kid, I didn't know about the aqueous test. I just didn't. I was too young and didn't understand the rarity of that. I'm gunning for stuff that was a big deal when I was a kid, and the reverse negative was a very big deal as a kid. 90 Fleer. Very nice. Very, very nice. Love that set. A lot of people don't, but I do. And if you got the 90 Fleer, dude, you got to have the Fleer Canadian. Spent about a year looking for this, but like really hot and heavy. And 4 sharp corners about a year and a half ago. Threw 5 of these up on the bay for sale, and used my eBay bucks to get that, and I was ecstatic. Next up, 90 Score. Love this design. Just something about 90 Score. It's just the simplicity of it. It just is really nice. The colors, the yellow, the blue. Love it. I love it. This probably, I mean, it's not probably, it's hands down my least favorite of all the rookies. It's the 89 Topps MLB debut. It is a necessity. I'm glad I have it. It is not my favorite by any stretch of the imagination. It is my least favorite of my rookies. Moving on, 90 Topps. Very nice. Love that simple design again, man. Just love all these 90 rookies. I really do. The designs on these were good. So simple, yet still so nice. And if you got the 90 Topps, gotta have the Tiffany. And I'm glad I bought this when I did, because these get outrageous. I've seen a couple of these in the 325 to 350 range. I want to say I paid $140 for this one. And I've had this one for about a year and a half too. So yeah, the Tiffany stuff is just outrageous. It's crazy. 90 Upper Deck. Card company that came in and just absolutely changed the game. I still remember in my nose the smell of Upper Deck. Those cards had a different smell than everything else, and they smelled so good. Those packs, just the heavy plastic and foil that they were using, just like, they changed the game, man. They changed the game. They really did. This is not my favorite rookie card, but this was one of my very favorites when I was a kid. And then this one, some consider this a rookie. I've heard people sling it around as a rookie. It's not, but honestly, I kind of view it as a rookie. It's the 91 Ultra update. So if you bought a box of 91 Ultra, this card was not in that box anywhere. You had to buy the little sealed set. Box was about that thick. And yeah, that's how you got this one. Took me forever to get one. And I remember as a kid, I was so happy when I got it, when I finally got it. Because you couldn't go to the store and buy a pack and pull it. And that kind of bothered me as a kid, I'm not gonna lie. Next up, that's it for the rookies. From here on out, these, and it's not very many, it's like 5 cards, I want to say. Yeah, 5 cards. This is the start of picking up cards that really held it down in my binder. Cards that I just loved. I really just loved them. It was that simple. The designs, you know, a lot of these inserts in the early 90s, they were cool. They were low dollar, very cheap, but the designs were so cool. And this was one of them right here from 94 Leaf. Thank you to Jason, Mr. Fisher Bike, sent me this in a care package, and this absolutely is one of my favorite all-time insert sets. It's the 94 Leaf Power Brokers. Love this set. Love it. Very low dollar card. Very cheap, but so well done. You could pick these up for probably next to nothing in a tin. But love this card, and it's so special because the card that that I have originally, the one that was in my binder, I got from my cousin Andrea. She collected too. Collected Chipper Jones and Derek Jeter when we were kids, and she still does, as a matter of fact. But she gave me the one that's in my binder, or that was in my binder. I actually lost all that stuff at my other house before I moved. I don't know how. I was pissed and a little bit heartbroken. Next up, y'all have heard the story of this. Got this for my 11th birthday from my buddy Tracy. 91 Stadium Club. I remember at the time this was like a $10 card, and I was elated when I unwrapped the thing. I kind of knew what it was. I knew it was a card when it was wrapped, but I didn't know it was that. And I was so happy. And I still have that card. It's in my commons box, and it will never go anywhere. But I'm glad to have it in a tin. Then this. 93 Diamond Kings. Y'all just saw this, and not the last video, but the one before that. Such a big card for me to have in a tin. This card just, for some reason, it means a lot. Just because when this set came out, this was the first year that Diamond Kings really took a step up in design. Dick Perez still did them at the time, but my gosh. They were glossy, they were borderless. Everything about these cards were so sexy, and it was a game changer for me. And I remember my dad pulled the Cal Ripken. He just went to work. He never did this, but went to work, or went to the card shop, our local card shop after work, busted packs just randomly, and pulled the Cal Ripken, and I was so jealous. But found out that Juan was in the set back in the day, and I wanted it so bad. And it took years for me to get it. Next up, 93 Elite. Love it. You saw this in the last video. This is a big one. It would be the biggest card for me as far as sentimental value, but it's tied for the most sentimental value that is a non-rookie. And that is because of this card right here. I won this on auction on Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to me. I got up from the table and went to go bid on this thing. Shame on me, but I did it. And I won it, and I was so happy. And I've seen them go for a lot more than I paid for that. And that's it. That is it. Thank you so much for watching. Again, it means so much, guys. I really do appreciate it. Love you guys. Thank you for the support, and I will talk to you later. Be good.